Fulfill my will, the will of the Chocobo. You must doom our archaeology. Welcome back to La-Mulana 2. Previously we were doing prophecies. And we decided to make rooms go missing, because a Ratatosker was in them. Then we fought the real Ratatosker who wasn't a squirrel at all. And then also we met the Anunnaki, and we fulfilled their will. We went to the Master's Skull, and they shown us their plan. A six-sided star to surround something called the Spiral Gates. So we're gonna have to work on that. Also, we were working on the Underworld Gates a little bit too, because we had to kill Svipdagr. It's important. And I said we were gonna go and engage with Hell today, but I have other ideas. There's a whole bunch of data in this game we have yet to see. In fact, there's one in this room right now. Do you know where it is? You get to take a guess. It's right not there. You have to use double jump. We could break this wall for Ammit. There's a lot of glossaries just like that one hidden all over the place. And I said I wasn't going to 100% glossary. I changed my mind. I like the data. Here's Ammit. We murdered him. Head of a crocodile, body of a lion, lower body of a hippopotamus. He eats the hearts of the bad people. He judged us and gave us Mott's feather. That was a relic of the sky people. Sorry, is there something else around here? No, I already got that. That was, what was the certain sexy girl? Oh, yeah, that was La-Mulana. So, we're going to be looking for data today. I wonder where we could start looking first. Now, you know what? I should be looking at my glossaries. That'll give us a good idea. How about... yeah, that place. We don't have anything from this place yet, except for this Fajalar here. Birdfist. We do need main characters, so we need, number 16. You can't get number 19. It's a missing glossary, it's a glitch. I haven't heard of anybody finding it in, like, updates. And it keeps you from getting the achievements. It might be a deleted character. It might be a character they intended to add and didn't. No, we have one in Roots of Yggdrasil. Why do we have one in Roots of Yggdrasil? Oh, you know what? He's somewhere else. We'll get back to him. How about we go to the Anuvin, then? There's two of them there. It's time for a round trip of La-Mulana 2. Looking for data. I'm gonna go back to that mini-boss fight room. You remember that one? The guy that had the weird hitbox and he couldn't hit a thing because I was standing too close to him? I'm gonna have to deal with him. Now I have ghost immunity. Yeah, you summon those ghosts. I don't care. Out of my way. I need to get over here. It's the Kaliya data. It's been here this entire time. Very devious. What can I say? Yep, there he was. He was the Naga King. He uses the bodies of dead humans to protect himself. Wasn't using it in that fight, though. Maybe in hard mode. Did you see that? I ducked underneath a bomb by using the ladder. So where else do we need to go? We need to go to the Bifrost. The Bifrost! We're not gonna go talk to Heimdall. We're not ready for Heimdall. There's still a Guardian alive. We can't talk to Heimdall. Heimdall's not in a talking mood. Get out of the way, Dalsim Elephant. I need to go this way. Not where we need to be, but we're above where we need to be. Darn Togs. I hate Togs. Also, you see the L-Ball are everywhere. They're getting ready for their plan. We have the Anunnaki's plan. I wonder whose plan is better. Hey, Heimdall, we're not ready for the end just yet. Don't blow your horn. Here. I haven't spent much time in this room, so this one's forgivable. But there is a glossary down here in this skull. Ixtab. That was the hanging lady, if I remember correctly. She hung Mobruk. Yep. She likes people who died by hanging. And I tried getting caught in one of the nooses just to see what happens. It's not that bad. It like ties you up and drains your health. That's about it. I thought something terrible would happen instantly. So that's done with Anuvin. That's all the datas for Anuvin. Look at them all. Here's Voluspa. She was a philosopher. So let's go to Immortal Battlefield. There is one here we haven't seen. Number 7. And this one was pretty well hidden, too. Let's use the backside entrance to Immortal Battlefield. Because we're going to Kamagahara entrance. And this is just a shorter trip in general. I could have sworn there was something else around here I could check out. Oh yeah, there is! It's above us. It's way above us. It's in Lumeza's tent. Not Lumeza's tent. It's right here. Yeah, this one was devious. I didn't even know this one existed until I looked it up. It's Svipdagr. I like calling him Skipdagr because he skips with daggers. He's a dwarf, so yeah, that's probably a dagger he's holding. He has a comically large sword. He's anime! Yeah, there's something else we could check out now. I think I could go through the Pit of Time, now that we lowered the room. Yeah, we could go this way. Handy shortcut! Let's go to Lumeza's place. Lumeza's old place. He doesn't hang out there anymore. Because we're missing some journal pages, and he has them hidden. I don't know if you could get the journal pages before this point, even. It doesn't even tell you. The game doesn't tell you a lot of things near the end. There's research papers in here. Oh no, a curry stank! You know what? I don't think we need that app anymore. Let's go with Lonely House Moving. Yeah, now we have whip power. So let's check out where Lameza left us. Oh wow, that's a lot of data. Like I said, I don't know if this is somewhere else in the game. Like, they're usually pretty obvious. And I just noticed up in the corner, it's very, very faint. It says Author's Contribution, Lameza Kosugi, Shorn Kosugi. Anyway, what was this? Alpha Tribe. The fairy people. They wanted to seal off La-Mulana. But they can't stand up to the mother because they were the 7th children. Well, actually the 6th children, weren't they? 5th or 6th, I forget now. But anyway, they made the 4 philosophers. And they were to ensure the fairy's survival. And they got information about Eglana. And then they worked on making the 8 children. So maybe the Yggdrasil's actually that tree of life they're talking about, where all the clay dolls come from. La-Mulana was a training ground for adventurers. And Lameza was the first one to succeed in defeating the mother. But they started saying, hey, we should lock up this Eglana too. Then the 9th child made his appearance, a physical copy of Mother. Now Eglana is just a shell, with a really ticked off Mother clone brain thing inside of it. The 7 children nor the Alpha are able to handle it. Once again, the 8 children will have to save them. Now for more about Eglana. This mystery is yet to unfold. There's an even bigger mystery. The 6 children. Okay, that was the Alpha. They made the 7 children. But the mother's influence was kind of weaker on the 7 children. But they weren't free of the power yet. They have some kind of mechanism to seal Eglana. Could it be that 6-sided star that Anunnaki were talking about? Maybe the Anunnaki gave them the 6-sided star. Either way, they knew about it. The Sky People know of a mechanism called the Typhon. A strange parent syndrome. So all the children have mommy issues. And here's the Anunnaki. Domination from space. They came to Earth from a place called Nibiru. We've been there. It's fun. There's crystal people everywhere. Apparently that's Anunnaki. They became aware of La-Mulana and Eglana, thus the skulls. They were rude about it. They met the 1st children, they met the 2nd children, maybe they met the 3rd children, maybe even the 5th. But the Anunnaki went extinct. Well, that brings back my question, what the heck are those things in the tubes then? Are they just like clay dolls? Were they gonna make their own children? Anyway, they might have a tie to the Corridor of Blood. Thanks, Lameza. Even though we kind of divined this from our adventures already. I think when you start the end of the game, you can't get those journals anymore. I'm not quite sure. Things happen. That's all you need to know about that. Anyway, back to what we were doing. We got all the Immortal Battlefield data. Let's go to Icefire Treetop. Let's throw some shurikens, because I can. And to go to Icefire Treetop. Where are we going? We are going to Poison Magma. Oh boy. Still not immune to Poison Magma? You never get to be immune to Poison Magma. Oh hey, we could stop by somewhere in here too. You know, we'll get the Glossary and then we'll come back to this spot. Actually, there's too many enemies. Let's do it now. Welcome back to the Nigoro room. This is a secret that you can only unlock with a certain app combination. I hope I remember it, actually. I need to get this demon out of here. Demons aren't allowed to enjoy Nigoro. Okay, let's try... Let's use my combat app set because that makes it easier. I think it's Miracle Witch and Future Development Company. And we get information about the other Nigoro games. Like their first Flash game, Death Village. It was about a guy that walked around a haunted house, got spooked by monsters. You have to kind of guide him as like a voiceless, bodiless ghost. You shut doors on him and he runs the other way. This is the music too, by the way. But they were wondering, what if we used the internet to sell their titles? Thus the idea for La-Mulana was born. Really early alpha. This is Rosa Camellia! Some ArmoredChocobo veterans would remember this game. It's a game about slapping people. I played Rose and Camellia and La-Mulana. It was a spin-off for the remake version of La-Mulana. You played as Mobrook and you were slapping like one of the ghost maidens in Chiyo's pit, a fairy, the queen of the fairies, and Tiamat, if I remember that correctly. Anyway, you were like grabbing the screen with your mouse and like dragging it across their face to slap them. It's pretty good fun if you like women slapping each other. But that was their second Flash game. Also, they made a Rose and Camellia 2. Here's Lonely House Moving. I was going to play this game, but it was a bit too short for its own good. And also, it's more of those mobile-like games. But a dude was running after a girl he liked because she was moving away. And you have to jump over all the stuff that fell out. Grabbing rice balls to get your health back up. As you can see, the score bar looks kind of La-Mulana-ish. But it's so adorable that I can't see Nigoro really doing this anymore. But it was a good way to test their chops. That was their third Flash game. I like the music in that one too. Here's Space Capstar 2! Yeah, that's right, there is no Space Capstar 1. Just a Space Capstar 2. It played pretty much exactly like Solar Jetman. You went around on a little pod, you like boosted, you grabbed things, you dragged them into portals. Pretty much the same idea. So that was their fourth Flash game. Space Capstar 2! Here's McCurry Master! It's about flipping skirts in a school hall. All you did was you dragged your mouse up whenever you ran by a girl and you flipped their skirt up and looked at their panties. That's pretty much the entire premise of the game. I think there is a parody version of this in a game called Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion or Spooky's House of Jump Scares, something like that. Except she was stabbing people. But this is probably where they got the idea from. And the stages get faster because it's a pretty demanding game. But it was just like Japanese weird. I didn't play that one for obvious reasons. Bounce Shots. I did not play this game. I'm not familiar with it. It seems to look like a combination of like Gradius and Breakout. Or at least Arkanoid. But you tilt, depending on the speed you're moving, and you alter your firing angle. That's the name Bounce Shot. All I know about this game is that it summons Weapon Fairy. That was their 6th Flash game. Pretty banging music, though. Here's my favorite of their Flash games. Future Development Company, Mirai! It wasn't announced on Nigoro's site, it was made after La-Mulana came out. And it was around temporary engineers, as in you hired people. You did corporation. It was kind of a combination of a building simulator and like a shooter, because you had turrets and you had to click on them to shoot aliens, or they'll destroy your stuff. I played this a whole bunch back in like 2014, 2015. Look for the playlist Let's Play Nigoro, and you'll see Rosa Camellia and La-Mulana, and you'll see this game. I recommended watching that one. That was pretty good. There's some funny stuff that happens. I think there's pig masks in it from Mother 3. Or at least people that look like them. But that was their final Flash game. At least so far. Oh wait, no. There was one more. This one. The 8th Flash game. Miracle Witch. It was a Diablo-like game. Like 2D action RPG. Used magic. I didn't play this one either, even though it sounds pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to look into this one of these days. Whenever I feel really, really bored, I'll have to keep this one in mind. Because of, like, magic combinations and such. Maybe it has, like, Kirby stuff going on. Anyway, we should get back to what we were doing. This is a really cool room. I like looking through Nigoro's history, seeing where they came from, seeing where they are now. Congratulations, Nigoro, you're indie developers. You have a game on Steam. Good job, guys. Gonna happen to a nicer set of developers. Now let's go find that glossary that you hid. In Poison Magma. Because you hate everyone. Yeah, I see the skeleton. I'm gonna use my suit for this one. Oh, I'm gonna use Time Freeze for this one. Vidofnir! Now everyone's frozen. Take that. Where else are we going? Ah, we could use our backside teleport, like the only time we'll ever need it. We're gonna go to the Niflheim section now. As you can see, time is still frozen here. And I can still kill these enemies. Yeah! Humming Strike! I did not Humming Strike the pot, though. We're gonna be heading to the hot spring area. Because there's 2 things you can do there. That's not the hot spring area, this is. Yeah, I never used this hot spring before. And here's Animal. We met him, though. Impervious to water and lava. Also, there's a glossary hidden in there. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna miss this one because we've never been in here. Look at the Quicksilver lava. And also over here. Yeah, you can scan and you can pick up glossary at the same time. Oh, I don't like that second symptom too much. Also, we got Surtr. Yeah, that'll definitely cause that kind of syndrome, getting Surtr. Ah, I forgot to change my apps around again. Actually, I should change that back before I forget. Yeah, there we go. Even though we don't really need weapon boost. So let's get our glossary back and check out Surtr, the guardian of Icefire Treetop. Mr. Hey, I'm gonna destroy the very thing you stand on. A massive suit of armor. In actual mythology, he was a fire giant, and he's the one that starts Ragnarok. Not in this game, he's dead. So that's all the glossary for Icefire Treetop. Next stop, Divine Fortress. Gonna have to pick up the pace, we're already at 20 minutes, and I have so much more to get through. So Divine Fortress has one. It should have been in the place that we were in before. I should have been able to pick it up, but it's hidden in one of those devious breakable walls. Like, you would never think to actually whip there unless you're looking for it because you saw it on Wikipedia. Yeah, it's right here. Also, you're new. Stop being new at me. I have Hugin and Munin. Shooting lasers at us. This is new glossary data. I'll take that too. It's Svipdagr. It's an upgraded version of those Dark Elves. They come from the deepest depths of La-Mulana, the spiral hell. Well, that sounds like a final area. Back to what we were doing. Divine Fortress. Hugin and Munin. 2 crows. Hugin means thought, Munin means memory. They pass on information to Odin. If you just need to know, Hugin's on the left and Munin's on the right. I know, you humans can't tell things apart sometimes. It's like you have problems identifying birds. It's rude. You should know your bird. But no, not that. Oh, why did I have to say that? Why? Oh wow, there's lots in the Shrine of Frost Giants. We're gonna have to knock that out of the post immediately. There's one that we know where it is. We absolutely do know. It's in the Blood Corridor room. After we fought Tezcatlipoca, his glossary is in that room. I need double jump to get at it. Did you know there's a glossary in this room, though? I'm waiting for a lift. I'm waiting not to get boomeranged. Bat, you can't land on that. That's silly. That's why you died. Yeah, I'm immune to boomerangs, buddy. I said I'm immune to boomerangs. Stop throwing that at me. Right, what we need to do is go right here. There's something here. Yeah, that person. That person's there. That's that evil fairy, the combined one, she Voltroned. Form of a crow. Lots of crows in this game. She wields magic powers of all 3. See, it's a Voltron thing. Now we could go through here. And there is a glossary not in this room. I'm just trying to find where my Frost Giant stuff is. Okay, there's 3 of them. Even though I only have, like 3 slots. But there's 3 remaining. There's 1 in here. And I think we never spoke to this person. Did we speak to this person? Mnemosyne? She has information about the second children. The true history of the Giants. Abudo was behind that one. He might have been a trickster. But his brother Saket stopped the fighting because he questioned it. He ended up killing his wife and his brothers because of Abudo. Now they're extinct. Saket got shot in the face and he got condemned to the underworld. I bet Mnemosyne was his wife. Or what was his wife? I forget now. Giants have confusing history. You know what? Let's not go that way just yet. There's a glossary in this room. Interns, don't help them. You've got 3 seconds to find it. 1, 2, 3. How would you even think to look here? How? That's why it's ultra rare data. It's the Trickster from Roots of Yggdrasil. The 6 children of La-Mulana. You know what? We need to talk to his wife. We haven't spoken to her in a while. But his own children turned into monsters and made me gag on my own throat. Something stuck in it. Hold on. Alright. He was banished at Roots of Yggdrasil for getting poison dropped on his head for eternity. That's what he gets. You know what? We haven't seen him in a good long time. The last time we saw him was Vritra. So we have to be on the top of this thing, because we need to get over to where that guy is shooting me. Now there's absolutely no chance of me doing that, because I'm down here. Way to go. I blame the furries for this. Let's try this again. Now he's murdered. We need to get into this wall. I can't get into the wall from here. I don't have enough drop power. Yeah, I can only drop so far. Maybe I could do something about this. Maybe shurikens could help. Maybe spears can help. There we go. Oh no, money! Oh, the money! There's got to be a way to drop down into that room. Oh, there it is. I was about to get dropped down another room. There we go. Yep, thank you for dropping me down in that room. Stupid pot yeti! This place still hates me, and I still have to come here for one other thing. Lost my money, I don't need it anyway. I could farm a treasure fairy. Let's take that. And here is Weapon Fairy Kara's data. Hiding in a place that made me angry. Of course it did. So, Shrine of Frost Giants. Oh, that's character data. Man, where's that other one then? We got Trickster. We got... That was supposed to be... Oh, you know what? My notes are wrong. It's supposed to be ear. So I still need to do some looking. I think we can't get to one of these yet. The other one is Tezcatlipoca. So I'm just going to go and get Tezcatlipoca's in the off-screen so we can continue on with the glossary finding. Just take a note that we're going to have to find more glossary here sooner rather than later. So next is Gate of the Dead. We're complete. Let's go to Takamagahara Shrine. If I remember correctly, we got two here. First, we need to go to Awagigahara. You know, the Fiend's Jaws. But we got the flare gun. Well, it's nearby where we got the flare gun. I would take a heal fairy, but it didn't give me a heal fairy. Their data is right here. Raijin and Fujin. That's the brothers. One's lightning, one's wind. They both want to kill you. Now they're dead. Next one we're heading to is the execution room. I missed a glossary in there. I was so dealing with, like, trying to crush a dog pig demon thing. That's I remember. Oh boy, remember this room? Remember who are not people? Because I remember who are not people. Their names shall not be mentioned in mixed company. Just say that Ire is better than them. That's all you need to know. That's all you ever need to know. So, I like bones to the face. What of it? Yeah? Bring me some more bones to the face. Why do I have to unequip my shield and do things? Yeah, you go down there. You live down there now. That's where you belong. Thanks, bird. Gotta go in here anyway. Luckily, that thing doesn't go down all the way. So this area, it's gonna need flares. Right in this entryway, I forgot to shoot up. Actually, spear? No, spear can't reach high enough. Flare can, though. Breaks it in one shot. That's more glossary data. It's about Daji, I bet. It's usually about Daji. They won't shut up about Daji. Every time I'm at the water cooler, Daji, 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 all day long. He's the foxtail. He uses foxtails. Therefore, he is the nine-tailed fox. The beasts in the pit to heaven. I think I've been to that area. Well, actually, I think that has to do with Heaven's Labyrinth. I'm not quite sure. What else do we need? Oh, glossary, tell us where else we need. Hey, look, it's Steve. Heaven's Labyrinth. Hey, I was just talking about that. We need to go to Griffin's room. But we're going to have to do some things while we're there. So it's time to take a spin on the Heaven Labyrinth Express. I'm going to have to chant some words. Gotta have heaven 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. I like how it logs it. It's like there's a buffer. So you can chant Heaven 3 times real fast. You can go him and him and him and it'll spin like a madman. That'll allow us to get into Griffin's room. And also somebody told me to talk to an NPC in here too. I'll get to it. I want to go down here first. Yep, there's a pit. With data. And heaven. It's Griffin. How would you ever think to come down here? What did I tell you about being devious? Everyone knows what a Griffin is. Don't be silly. You're being silly. Why do you be silly all the time? That's probably another way to solve that puzzle too. I bet there's transparent walls in that room. But I solved it anyway, so I don't need to worry about it. So I don't think I could get to the proper room from here. Yeah, this is all wrong. I'm gonna have to spin again. Eldrat. I need a ladder that's going up from that room. I want to him in some more. I like if you're quick enough, you can see the edges of the spinny thing. It's not quite attached to the rooms. Unity is still rather limited in some ways. Alright, this is the way we wanted to go. This is the way somebody wanted me to go. I'm getting so many grenades. Grenades are actually pretty powerful as a weapon, too. They're very effective. Yes, we destroyed the Gigas, we destroyed the Typhon, and we ceased all the fighting. She's upset, and now she's praying the chaos. He can't help you. He's talking to our Brahma. So, at least she deigned to speak to us this time. So what else do we need? We're done there. We're done Valhalla. Hey, look who it is! I heard he's supposed to be a reference for Scrooge McDuck. I don't see it. I don't think he would be dumb enough to swim in things. We're done here because we got the Ammit data. Ancient Chaos is our next stop. Hopefully we're almost done with this. It's going on 30 minutes now. It's more than 30 minutes. All the glossary data in one video. That way you could review it and like know where you're going. It's not even all the glossary data. I think we can't get to 3 right now. We need to get the game a little bit farther. So we're going to Tezcatlipoca's room. Yeah, that was a tongue twister, but I'm better than you, so I could do these things. I'm not an intern like some people. I know how to say Tezcatlipoca. So we gotta go down into this room, but there's a trick to it. I wonder if I can use soap weapons while I'm cleaning on a wall. Oh, science is about finding out things. No. I need to get into that rock wall up there. I need to throw some spears into it. Or flares, but I kind of want to hold on to my flares. Let's do this with spears. Then we're going to have to go back up and around. Skeleton, do you really mind the bone slinging? Because I don't appreciate the bone slinging. Thank you. Anu would be upset with you if he was still alive and saw you doing that. He would say, hey you guys, or something like that. Haven't used that joke in a while, I needed to. Nowhere near Anzu, what were they thinking? He can manipulate time and then hit him with his feathers. If you counter them with time, they can't do anything. So I think that's all the data. Let's see, we got Hugin, Munin, Ammit, Anzu, Tezcatlipoca I'll get later, Trickster. We're done! We got all the data. Awesome! Now we could go kill the Lord of the Underworld. Next time on La-Mulana 2. Good night, folks.